Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Super Saturday at the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open Racquetball Championships, where we've arrived at the finals for the LPRT doubles division. Now let's meet our teams. This team shocked the world in 2019 by upsetting the defending U.S. Open champions in the finals to capture their first Grand Slam crowd. They went on to win numerous other titles and are now recognized as one of the very best in the world. They have what many feel is the best on-court chemistry of any team anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Monterrey, Mexico, Montse Mejia, Alejandra Herrera. Now let's meet their opponents. They are seeded number one for a reason. This juggernaut team has captured many doubles titles around the world, including multiple U.S. Open titles. Both are fierce competitors and fight tooth and nail to win every point. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Apodaca and Monterrey, Mexico, former U.S. Open champions Samantha Salas and Paola Longoria. And our referee for this evening's match, Maria Renee Rodriguez.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am Stuart Solomon. I'm joined in the booth by none other than Tony Prater. Tony, we have an exciting doubles final here from the LPRT.
We sure do. Both of these teams are incredible. We've seen them meet up several times and play. It's just high level of racquetball, lots of energy, and this should be exciting. Everyone's back here at the premier event after missing 1 year, and we're excited.
I cannot wait. This is going to be the fourth overall meeting of these two teams, third consecutive meeting. This is almost like a perennial event between these two.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming a tradition here. The first time they met was all the way back in 2015.
Interesting note, back in 2013, Herrera was 20, Mejia 15.
2015?
Yeah, kind of goes together.
Yeah.
Off the back glass, Longoria from the back middle. She's going to go to the ceiling as well. Mejia bringing it down the right side, leaves it up. Salas tries to put it away. Longoria skips that in. And Team Mejia Herrera off to a 2-0 start. There's a big setup for Mejia. She goes kind of wraps around the world. Salas skips that one in. Herrera in to serve 3, serving 0. Looks like Mejia Herrera are in full control right now at 4-0, but this is still early, and this can go a long way.
Absolutely. So far today, we've seen one team or one player kind of jump out early in that first game. Players kind of bump into each other there.
Some incidental contact. We get a replay call. Herrera back in the box, 4 serving 0.
Four zero.
Another replay call. Herrera into the box, still at 4-0. Back to left, tries to get down the left side. Leaves it up for Longoria.
2-2.
Puts that one away.
Side out.
Longoria, Salas get their first opportunity in the box
0-4.
here in game 1. Salas down for the drive serve. Jumping ceiling shot there. Longoria from backcourt. Salas going to bring this one down.
Half out. Cambio interno.
Penalty.
Estoy llamando
called.
penalty hinder, cambio interno. Estoy marcando penalty hinder porque estás justo enfrente de Alexandra. Okay, I'm calling a penalty hinder on the last shot. And
First
Paul is
appeal of
appealing.
the game.
Call stands. Half
Paul is
out.
going to stand, and we have the penalty hinder. Half out. Or
0-4.
handouts, as the rule book calls it.
That's true.
Longoria into serve. Swing and a miss.
1-4.
I think she was definitely
First-
expecting Mejia to get that one, right? And then when it kind of came by her, she wasn't prepared to kind of pop that to the ceiling, so she kind of missed it out of that.
No, getting ready for this game, Tony, an interesting stat. Longoria has played and won with every player on this court.
Are you suggesting she's a really good support player for the
Replay.
other good pros?
That could
1-4.
That could be a good suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, right. A great player, right? She, when you pair them with any of the other great players, right? They all tend to come together really well. They read each other well. Good court movement. So yes, that is an interesting stat, though. Thanks, Sue. Get down for another drive serve here from Longoria.
Short. Second serve.
Longoria as the second server steps into the box. The second serve. Somewhat down the middle.
As you'll see, sometimes you do when you have a left-handed player. Just to see who's going to be more aggressive.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I'm saying good. Paola, I'm saying good shot. Okay, I call the last shot good. Monse and Alexander are appealing. Call stands.
A crushing shot from Salas there on the right side.
It really was.
2-4.
A little confusion. Longoria thought that the ball was down, and she was getting ready to appeal it. Referee Maria Renee Rodriguez says that I called it good. So then Mejia and Herrera, they go for the appeal, wind up losing the appeal. All is right in the world.
Either way, someone was going to
just
disagree
replay.
with the referee.
2-4.
Longoria Salas into the box. Longoria serving 2, serving 4.
Cutting into that lead already. As we discussed, they jumped out to that 4-0 lead. But as we see with their first kind of service opportunity here, they've already taken 2 leads today.
Back left corner.
3-4.
No, Longoria and Salas not letting that 4-0 lead get in their heads. They're just getting the box and doing what they do, scoring points.
Just calmly taking it one rally at a time, but knowing that they're not going to score 4 points on one rally. So we might as well just worry about this rally and then move on to the next one.
Short. Second serve. No, skip.
Skip ball called, side out.
4-3.
Herrera and Mejia get back into the box now with both servers able to serve in this one. Nice easy shot off the back glass. Sets up Salas in the back right, but she goes to the ceiling. Another ceiling ball. Ceiling rally ensues. This one checks up. Salas tries to put it away.
Half out. 4-3.
Longoria comes over and cleans it up.
Yeah, the ball came up short, right? So she had to clear out of the way so much. She gave her plenty of court on the left-hand side then to do what she wanted to with that ball.
Off the back glass goes Longoria. Sets up Herrera on the back glass. Setup, tries to put it away. This one checks up for Longoria. Mejia able to get in and cut that off.
Skip.
Oh. That's a bread butter shot for Longoria. She usually
5-3.
put that right to that corner and put it away, and she skips it in. Herrera goes cross court. Big setup for Salas. This is going to check up for Herrera off the back glass.
Cambio.
Holds
half.
up.
Cambio. Side out.
Longoria held up
3-5.
on that one. The referee calls a penalty hinder and the side out. So Salas gets into the box. 3, serving 5. Some strategy conversation in the back court there.
Half out.
A quick half out there.
3-5.
Salas only gets one chance to serve. Quickly goes over to Longoria. Steps in the box. 3, serving 5.
Yeah, you have to watch that serve, right? It's going to cut across the back like that. If you let it drop, you're moving all the way to the left a lot. And that's a lot of court that players are trying to cheat over to cover on that down the line, and you end up a lot of times right in their shot, just as we saw.
No. Short. Second. Second serve.
See if Longoria goes back to the lob down the middle.
Replay. Puedes apelar si querés. I'm calling a replay. Alexandra and Montserrat appealing. Okay. Cambio. 5-3.
Yeah, so Longoria didn't clear all the way out there for her to take that shot. She held up, and she was going for the referee called a replay. The appeal was thinking it was a penalty hinder. It was overturned. They get the penalty hinder, and they get into the box. 5-3.
The deep breath that the ref took prior to making the call made you feel like she was thinking about the other calls that she had just made recently. Maybe comparing what she had called with those before making the decision on this one. Either way, we ended up just that ball down with the fist pump. Really
6-3.
Putting points back on the board here.
Herrera in the box, 6 serving 3. Drives Z to the left. Longoria tries to go into the back glass, gets hung up.
7-3.
Skip ball, and now Herrera's in the box, 7 serving 3.
Skip.
Timeout is called.
8-3 timeout.
Players will take a break, so we will be right back.
The more care you put into something, the better it will be. It's why you put so much into everything you do. And it's why United Healthcare has so many ways to take care of you. Like supporting your physical and mental health, helping make sure you're not surprised by prescription costs, and connecting you to care whenever you need it. Because like you, United Healthcare knows what care can do. The more care you put into something, the better it.
Our racquetball fans, welcome back from the timeouts. Here in game one, Herrera Mejia in the box with 7. Longoria Salas getting ready to receive with 3.
8-3.
Oh, I apologize. Herrera Mejia with 8. Herrera sets up for the drive. Drive Z. Set up. Right side of the court. Tries to come down the right side. Salas all over that one. Broken ball. So we will replay 8 serving 3.
8-3.
Salas tracking backwards while she took that shot. Off the backlash, she comes down with it.
9-3.
Skips it in. Herrera back to the box. 9, serving 3. Longoria fights that one off with the setup for Herrera. Herrera from the back, shoots this one, cross court. Salas into the back glass. Herrera sets up, leaves it up. Mejia between the legs. Salas tracking that one backwards, tries to take that shot, falling away. Unable to get it to the front
10-3.
wall. And Herrera into the box, 10, serving 3. Another drive C serve, it seems to be working. Set up off the back glass for Longoria, goes cross court. Mejia into the ceiling. Comes off the back glass for Salas, tries to put it away. Able to get a racket on it. Longoria to the ceiling. Mejia from the back. Goes to the ceiling as well. Ceiling rally ensues. Salas tries to bring it down. Big setup for Herrera in the front. Mejia resets this rally into the ceiling. This one checks up on the back wall. Mejia with a fantastic shot into the front right corner.
11-3.
Puts that ball away. Herrera now into the box. The defending champions, Herrera Mejia, into the box. 11, serving 3. See if she stays with that drive Z. It seems to be working. She does. Longoria cuts it off. Mejia into the ceiling. Longoria from the back stays with the ceiling. Mejia back right, also to the ceiling. Who's going to be first? Salas is. Into the back glass goes Herrera. Salas from the right brings it down. Stays up. This is way to front court. Longoria thinks that was 2 bounces. Salas into the ceiling, sets up Herrera. Comes down the left. Longoria able to get a racket on that one. This one wrapping around. Mejia in the back. What a great rally that's going on right now. Set up for Salas. Who's going to put this one away? Oh. A great rally. The fans enjoyed that one.
11-3.
I know I did.
Absolutely. Doubles played at a high level is always interesting to watch as you watch them all know where each other is at, move out of the way. It looks like it's choreographed, but it's really just understanding placement, where to be, where the ball's going to go. Really great athleticism for these players. The ball got around behind her. She wasn't able to get it into the back wall.
12-3.
And they're keeping the pressure on, right? Sometimes you might think, hey, I'm just going to let up a little, relax, take a breath, as we've gotten out early here in the first game, but they're keeping the pressure on.
No, as we mentioned before, this is the 4th time these teams have met, so they know each other well.
Great cutoff, quick hands there.
Nice hands from Mejia.
13-3, timeout.
Timeout is called. The players will take a break, so we will be right back to 2021 United Healthcare US Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2021 U.S. Open. I'm joined in the booth with Tony Prater. I'm Stuart Solomon. This has been a fantastic match so far. It's been everything has been billed to. A lot of great rallies, some ceiling balls, trying to jostle for position to get it. Tony, what are your thoughts so far?
Just good, high-level racquetball being played by both teams, but it does look like the defending champs are coming out to send a message to say, hey, it wasn't a fluke that we won this before. We're a good team, and we're here to show you that. So,
and by no means is this game over by any stretch of the imagination. There is still a chance for Longoria and Salas to get right back into this.
Absolutely, but I love the energy of them coming out and playing like this.
Tony, how many points can you win on one rally?
You can only win one.
Well, you got to play each rally until you get to that 15.
Get all the way. Just accumulate them.
All right, Mejia steps into the box. Lob down the right side. Salas has to fight that one off.
No, two.
Longoria not able to get a racket on that one.
14-3.
Here we are at the first possible game point, game 1, 14-3.
Lob down the right side again. Salas tries to cut this off. Off the back glass, Mejia can shoot this.
Game 1.
Great winning shot.
Incredible.
Take a look at this again, off the back glass. Nice and low and flat. Great shot to close out that game. So some takeaways from this first game. Herrera and Mejia really in control of that. They stayed in the box. I think they only got out of the box maybe twice overall.
You're right, absolutely incredible. Just they kept the pressure on from the beginning. They got out early, and they just kind of walked away, ran away with it. I don't know if it's their energy levels just higher or they're just more focused right now, but either way, they're doing exactly what they need to do, and the game plan is working for them.
What do you think some adjustments that Longoria and Salas are going to have to make to be able to get in front early in the second game to force that tiebreaker?
Well, obviously, I think they need shorter rallies here, right? The longer the rallies are going, you're just giving, right, Herrera, Mejia more chance to put the ball down, right? So just be aggressive. You put the ball down yourself, right, and get them out of that service box so that you can take control of these rallies. And I'm sure we'll see that.
And I think for Herrera and Mejia, I think they're going to come out with the same game plan. It worked. It worked in game 1 until Longoria and Salas can figure it out. Why not just keep going to it?
Yeah, just right. Dance with the one you brung.
Exactly. So we can probably see some more drive Z's to the left, some more lobs to the right until they start really cutting that off and picking it up and forcing the pressure. It's probably just going to be more of the same.
Yes, and I would be surprised if Longoria and Salas don't, start cutting more things off, being more aggressive instead of just kind of letting everything come to the back court. So that's what I would kind of expect to see from them.
Longoria keeping time on the court here, trying to keep that heart rate up, try to keep her mind in the game.
In the past, I've seen that too. If it looks like she's come out where she feels like her energy level's down or something's wrong, you'll see her take a timeout and to just stay on the court by herself during the timeout, and hit the shot, getting herself into that mindset again. So, right, these are smart players. All 4 of them are professionals. They know what they're doing. So I expect a good adjustment from this professional team.
Yeah, as I said, these two teams are not strangers to one another. This is the 3rd consecutive matchup between these two teams here at the U.S. Open, 4th overall at the U.S. Open. But there's also an additional 2 matchups at Mexican national doubles that they faced each other.
So, yes, very familiar with each other's game style.
Game 2, 0-0.
In here for the second game. Looks like Salas is going to start off for Team Longoria Salas. 0 serving 0. Looks like maybe a lob Z to the right. Mejia cuts it off into the ceiling. Salas from the back stays with the ceiling. Off the back glass, Herrera brings down the left side. Longoria has to get into the ceiling as well. Big setup for Salas with the big forehands. Not able to get it down enough. Mejia able to get a racket on it. Mejia keeping this alive. Herrera Mejia looking for the chance to put it away. Tough shot there.
Replay. Pensé que tal vez llegaba. Si quieres puedes apelar. Okay.
Replay
I'm
called.
calling a replay. Monse is appealing. Call stands.
Not overturned. Replay stands. Appeal used.
0-0.
You'd like to see Mejia be a little bit more aggressive on some of those ceiling balls she went with. Like, she wasn't having to stretch to get to the ball and was just popping it up as a defensive play. You'd really like to see her be more aggressive. So she was there with plenty of time.
Yeah, she was definitely keeping that rally alive instead of trying to win the rally.
Absolutely.
No. Replay. 0-0.
Another replay call, and we got 0, serving 0. No more lob Z. Salas is going to go for a drive. To drive Z. Salas sets up in the back. Brings it down the middle. Longoria Salas switch sides. Now the reset. Longoria back on her left side. Gets to that ball. Salas and Longoria really put some pressure on here. Mejia finally puts one down and across. Longoria resets this one. Mejia from the back.
Skip.
Skips it in. After a couple of replay serves, we finally have our first point of the game.
1-0.
Salas into the box, 1 serving 0. Salas going to try to take this. She goes to the ceiling.
Side out. 0-1.
Skip ball, and we get the side out. Herrera and Mejia into the box for the first time here in game 2. Herrera serving 0-1.
Also, their first time trailing in the match. Set up for she goes to the ceiling.
Oh, a diving try for Mejia. Not able to get to it.
Longoria with a slight guiding hand on the back to Herrera during that rally, just to kind of let her know, I'm here. I need you to move to the right so I can watch what's going on. Not too much physical contact, though.
0-1.
Mejia now into the box for the first time here in game 2. Lobs to the right. Salas into the ceiling. Herrera from the back left brings it down.
Replay.
Replay is called.
0-1.
A bit of a delay there for what our ref was considering.
Well, and it's tough, right? You know, we're looking at pro-level play, and it's fast-paced, and you have to take a look at all the angles. And if it was a straight-in shot that she was taking away, you're looking at the penalty hinder. But since that was kind of going to the right side, could have been looking at a pinch, you're not going to get that penalty hinder. You're only going to get that
1-1.
100%. Not being overly critical. Glad that they were taking a moment to think about what they were going to call. Just make sure they were getting the call correct. So she's been doing a great job all weekend. She's reffed a lot of matches.
No, replay. Le está pegando Alexandra. Si quieren, pueden apelar.
Referee Maria Renee Rodriguez calls her a replay on that.
1-1.
And Mejia steps in the box, 1 serving 1. Herrera brings on the left side. Longoria able to get to it.
1-1.
Longoria Salas get back into the box. Salas down to serve 1, serving 1. Drive Z to the right side.
No, 2 bounces. 2 bounces.
Longoria unable to catch up to that one.
1-1.
Now Longoria steps into the box, 1 serving 1, with her first opportunity to serve here in game 2. I like that choice of serve ball. It forces Herrera to go to her backhand while She was set up for a forehand to receive on that left side. It forced her to get onto that backhand side. Mejia tries to bring it down. Mejia resets this one. Mejia off the back glass. Leaves it up and up. Longoria from the front hits into the ceiling. Salas in the ceiling as well. Go around the world. Salas gets to take this one, put it away.
Great shot, right? She's moving to her left. She's also hitting to her left.
2-1.
Incredible shot. We're seeing lots of really long rallies here. That's from the familiarity these teams have with each other and the high-level play, that they're both able to make incredible shots but also cover on the other side of it. Right, so.
Longoria in the box here, 2, serving 1. Mejia not able to get a racket on that ball.
It came at her fast, and
3-1.
She did read it, but like you said, she was just a little bit behind, which caused her to put it and move forward. Longoria looking comfortable, going to a drive serve again here.
Longoria in the box, 3, serving 1. It looked like Salas got a little jam there trying to get to that ceiling.
It did.
So we get the side out, and Herrera into the box. 1 serving 3. Longoria into the ceiling. Herrera from the back off the glass, tries to shoot this one, puts it away.
It was a great setup, right? When that serve started everything.
2-3.
Made her get a weak return as it checked into that sidewall really far back in the court, and then she was able to read it off the back wall and put that ball down to create.
Off the back glass, tries to put it away, leaves it up. Mejia leaves it up as well. Smart shot there. All the players were on the left side of the court.
3-3.
Mejia recognizes this, puts it on the right side, away from her opponent to be able to score that point.
Using her backhand.
Using her backhand. Herrera in the box, 3, serving 3.
Skip. 4-3.
Longoria into the box, or Longoria. Herrera into the box, 4, serving 3.
No. Replay.
Some incidental contact
4-3.
there.
Longoria had moved forward, anticipating covering one of the pinches, and then when it ended up being another shot, had to go around her. They did get a little tangled, but we get a replay. Deep Z serve. Right? Put a racket on it. Really great job getting to that one.
This one's going to go way into the front court. Salas tries to put this away. It's now 2-on-1. Salas gets into the back. Everything's now reset. Salas from the back right off the back glass. Longoria with a reverse pinch into the front right corner. Herrera not able to get to it. Gets the handout.
4-3.
Also with the energetic cry of excitement that she got it, knowing that she loves that shot and that she executed it well.
Mejia into the box, 4, serving 3. Lock on the right side. Mejia able to keep that one alive. Mejia now from the back. Keeps it to the ceiling. Salas now. She's going to bring this one down. Sets out the glass from Mejia.
No, replay. 4-3.
Replay is called. We'll do it again.
Again, you see she took her backhand on that side, kind of wrapped it around herself to the edge. Salas had read it and was there for it that time, which is how we got our replay, as she held up safety when it hit through to that player.
Ceiling ball rally here. Mejia first to act. Tries to pass Salas. She's able to get off the back glass. Mejia steps up. Some soft hands up front. Able to put that ball away.
5-3.
And now Mejia steps into the box, 5, serving 3.
Really good concentration, right? Because she was moving forward quickly to make sure she could cover enough distance to get to that ball, and then she also had to take the momentum out of what she was doing with her body to just kind of slightly push that ball up there. So really great.
Salas calls off Longoria. Salas and Longoria have switched sides. More of an I formation now. They've reset. Sets up for Mejia off the back glass, tries to put it away, stays up. Longoria now. Great cover from Mejia. This is a fantastic rally. Uh-oh. Mejia now sets up. Wraps around Salas against the glass. Oh my goodness. Both teams got to be tired after this rally. Fights that one off. Salas steps in. Oh, what a great rally.
And sometimes that's all it takes, right? It took kind of an awkward bounce back there. It was into her body. She kind of had to flick it forward, and that was enough to swing just so we could get a really good hit on it and put the ball down finally.
Some exciting racquetball action
3-5.
here. This LPRT final.
Crowd was loving that one. Really excited to see all the energy the ladies were putting into it.
You gave us the energy, we'll give right back to you is what the crowd was saying there. Lob Z now to the right. Mejia into the ceiling. Longoria brings it down. Herrera tries to go ceiling.
Four, 5.
Salas into the box now, 4, serving 5. See if we get another lob Z. We are. Mejia cuts it off down the left side. Longoria tracks it.
4, 5.
Mejia tried to get out of the way of that one. She jumped pretty high in the air. Longoria was tracking it around. That's all she could do with it. It was going into side glass. Just a replay here. We'll do 4-5 again. Drive Z this time. Longoria reading the soft hands there. Steps into it. Mejia off the back glass. Sets up Longoria on the left side. Tries to bring it down on the left side. She does. Tying the
5-5.
score up here. Salas into the box, 5, serving 5.
Those numbers don't feel indicative of the amount of rally and racquetball we've seen this far, but it's been incredible watching them back and forth, trying to gain control in this game too.
Incredible forehand from the
6-5.
Salas.
Yes, just beautiful. Just put it down. You really couldn't do anything. Even if you were reading that, like you were just going to really get a first-hand shot of a great shot, right?
Salas into the box, 6, serving 5. Down and hard with another drive Z. Longoria calm, cool, and collected, able to put
7-5,
that deposit
timeout.
right in the front right corner.
Right, and her teammate reading her well, right? She saw that she was tracking it, and she was going to spin with it, so she continued to move so that she didn't create a problem either for the other team trying to get out of the way or for being in her partner's way.
All right, players will take a break, so we will be right back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open. All right, racquetball fans, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm Stuart Solomon. I'm joined in the booth by none other than Suzy Monchek. Check this out.
How's it going, Stuart?
It's
What's up,
going
everybody?
great. Suzzy, we see you on social media working with some of these players, getting them ready for this U.S. Open. What are some of the things that you've seen here at the U.S. Open that you tell your players to prepare for?
Yeah, I tell them, it's definitely first off, great job, by the way. I hear your commentary. You guys are doing awesome. Great matches out here. I tell them the U.S. Open is definitely different. It's a unique event. It's a unique experience. We all like to say, hey, just kind of take it as any other tournament, but it's really not. And I tell them, embrace that. Embrace the lights and the music and the action and the energy and really be prepared for that. We do a lot of mental strength and conditioning and try to, put them in situations kind of like what I was doing with my wife, Veronica, and, of course, Maria Vargas, too.
Salas steps into the box here. See if she sticks with this drive Z. Mejia brings down the right side. This one's going to be tough. She goes in the ceiling. Mejia from the back glass now. Oh, a little back wall rollout.
Cracked out. That is not something we work on. we don't go for the back wall rollout.
You don't train that often?
We don't. I think Kane might, but we don't. That's not something we're working on these days. That was impressive. These girls are great, man. Two great doubles teams, so much experience. Monty and Alexandra have so much confidence. You could just see it in their vibe and the way they walk around the court when they're on the court with Paola and Samantha. It's just different from everybody else. They actually, you could tell they believe they belong there and they believe they can win. There
was an interesting stat that we brought up in Game 1 that Longoria has won titles with every player on the court right now.
Oh, well, that's not shocking. I mean, there's your best female in the history of the sport. And, Paola's amazing. She's just a champion and a winner. And, she knows how to win. She loves this court. She's probably been on this court more than anybody out there. And that doesn't surprise me at all.
Having been on this court yourself, what are some of the challenges these players face?
Well, it's definitely the visibility. The ball it's super difficult to pick up.
6-7.
It's a court, the issue is that we only use it once a year. So you can't really simulate that anywhere in travel, in practice and training. The ball gets lost in the dark. But, hey, it's an equal play. It's a level playing field in the sense that, hey, we're all on the court. But if you get more matches than me, then maybe it's not so level.
Sure. And you kind of saw that in the semifinal matches yesterday. Mm-hmm. You had a new team on the court for the first time. And, it showed in kind of that first game that was 15-0, right?
Yeah, well, not only that. I mean, I'll be the first to say it. Even my wife and Maria Vargas, my wife struggled out there. She hasn't played in 3.5 years, and she hasn't been on that court. And she told me she just couldn't get any clean, really clean contact.
6-7.
Yeah, it's difficult. It matters, but hey, you got to earn that right. You got to get on that court, and I think moving forward, we're going to see the ladies on this court more anyway.
Absolutely,
as they should be.
Give them the spotlight. Longoria on the left side here.
So
able
good.
To cleanly, just effortlessly put that away.
Yeah, she's just Paola's the most
7-6.
fundamental player in the world. She does the basics at the highest level, more consistent than everybody else, and she gets the job done. When you're training to play Paola, you have to know you're not going to get too many opportunities, and if you do, you better take advantage of it because she does.
Being so consistent, it really comes down to strategy at that point and figuring out what strategy you're going to employ against your opponent, understanding what their weaknesses are and try to exploit that.
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely going to train, for your opponent and for the situation.
7-6.
But, at the end of the day, you have to be able to execute. You have to be able to execute against Paola or anybody else for that matter. And, 7-6 here is, again, this just is a testament to both teams. They're battling out there. And
No.
Nobody's given up. Everybody's fighting.
Point.
They all believe they belong in this position. They should win
8-6.
this. Paola, her focus is always there. And they're a great team. It's just going to be a great match. That first game score, it wasn't as lopsided as it looks.
Yeah, it was definitely not indicative of the level of play that was out there.
No, definitely not.
Set up for Longoria. She's going to bring this one down. Mejia into the ceiling. Salas now tries to bring this one down. Herrera has an answer for that. It's going to check up for Salas on the right side with that powerful forehand of hers. Oh.
And right there, that's just a smart shot by Paola.
9-6.
She doesn't have to roll it out. She doesn't have to rip it. She's trying to hit it at an angle that kind of catches right on the side of where Alexandra's set up. And, she just knows what to do. She knows how to manufacture, be patient, and win points.
Longoria into the box now, 9-7-6. Great return there from Herrera to be able to get the side out into into the box.
6'9".
Something pretty cool and interesting. I was just talking to Alvaro Beltran, and he said that Alexandra and Monty were with him training for a couple weeks before this event. And, you know, Alvaro is one of the best doubles player in the history of the sport, obviously in the finals here coming up next. And, you know, it's you can see that. You can see that patience that Alvaro is working with the ladies on. And I was joking with him about
6'9".
the ceiling ball. I said, that looks like yours. He goes, oh, no, we really do work on that in practice. And I was like, what's a ceiling? There's a ceiling in a racquetball court?
How are you supposed to use that one?
Where is that?
You know, the tournament this year has had some Cinderella stories and some real upsets come out of the draws. Do you have any dark horses to get into the top 10 or top 5 by the end of the season?
I mean, I don't want to sound biased, but if my wife
Skip.
plays full time, it certainly, I don't think it would shock anyone if she's in the top 10 or
7-9.
or even better. You know, the tournament, we're here coming to a close. I think that
No,
it's not
second
surprising
serve.
who's in the ladies' final singles tomorrow. This is not surprising. I think these are the 2 best doubles teams in the world. So, you know, I think there's a lot of great young players out there. I can name them. You can look at the rankings. I think it's going to be fun and interesting to see how it goes. You know, I think one of the big surprises was Erica Mejia this event. She had a great event. And it's funny because I say
9-7.
surprising, but it's not that surprising because she's working real hard and she's playing great and she's got great potential. I think that was great for U.S. racquetball.
I think the surprising part is that Erica hasn't been to that portion of the tournament yet, right? Like that's the surprise, right?
And it matters, you know. And sometimes, and I tell the players I work with, hey, I know this doesn't sound great, but sometimes we do have to lose those matches in order to win them.
Herrera tries for the pass there. Set up from Mejia. She's able to put that ball away.
Good shot selection. You know, one of the
9-7.
reasons you see a lot of good rallies when you have 2 teams out there is their shot selection is so good. Doubles is shot selection and court positioning and then covering for each other. And when you see those long rallies with these teams, that usually is a sign of a couple of good teams that know what they're doing.
Sure. And these 2 teams, you know, this is
Tough.
the 4th time that they have met here at the U.S. Open. 3rd consecutive.
10-7.
And what's the do we know the stats there on that? I know Monty and Alexandra won the last one.
The last one.
Okay.
And it's been Paola Longoria and Samantha Salas.
So 2-1, Paola and Samantha.
Correct.
Okay. Interesting.
No, short. Second serve.
Longoria steps in here for second serve at 10 serving 7.
And everybody always wants to see a tiebreaker.
Who doesn't? You want more racquetball.
That's right. The more racquetball, the better. Share it, everybody, too. Get it out there. Share it to the world.
If you got friends over, put it on the big screen.
Nice. That's a tough shot right there. Middle of the court. You know, it's on this court, Stuart,
7-10.
anytime the ball's tight on either side wall, when it goes up into the lights, because it doesn't really show great on TV here or what we're seeing, the lights of the ceiling kind of really mess with the, that's a good camera shot right there, JT ball. It messes with the visual and the view of the ball. It's, you kind of have to track the ball a split second longer than in a traditional court with the white walls on the sides.
This one's going to come off the backlash for Longoria, who goes cross court, wraps around Herrera, brings down the left side. Longoria fights it off into the ceiling. Another setup for Herrera. Oh, just skips it in.
So that there right there is a perfect example of Paola's
7-10.
patience, right? Like I say, patience, recognition, execution. Paola's forcing Alexandra to take that shot, saying, you're going to run out of patience before me, and I want you to go for this too early. And she got the result she wanted, which was a skip. Now we see a little bit of the Beltran training from Monty with the ceiling balls.
That one's going to be tough. She fights it off. In the front court comes Mejia. Big setup from Longoria on the left side. You just cannot set up Longoria like that.
Yeah, no, she's going to execute the opportunities, no doubt about it. And she
10-7.
continues to do that. And again, why she's one of, if not the best women's player of all time. Yeah.
Salas steps into the box now. 10 serving 7.
Samantha's just so strong. She's just working out hard, and she's one of the best right side players of all time. She's amazing over there.
She brings this one down in the back. Herrera fights it off. Set up in the front is Longoria. Goes around the court. Longoria from the back now. Goes cross court with it. Mejia into the ceiling. Salas set up with a big forehand. Longoria again. Middle of the court. Set up. She rinse and repeat. It's just what she does.
Yeah, you have to. And, you know, that applies so much pressure to you as a player because you feel like if I mess up, so now if you're feeling like that, like I can't make a mistake, you're going to make a mistake versus just playing the ball, thinking about executing a good shot. And that's, you know, what the great players do. They put that pressure on you without hitting the ball. That's a mistake by Monty, and she knows it. Good gets, good movement. She had an easy one up front.
12-7, timeout.
Timeout is called. The players will take a break. So we, Suzy, thanks so much for taking time.
Thank you. My pleasure, Stuart. You guys keep up a great job that you're doing here, and the LPRT is kicking some ass. Love it.
All right, racquetball fans, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Suzy had to head out, and I'm joined again by Tony Prater. Tony, did you see those rallies?
I did. I was watching those rallies. Just incredible, right? So it was incredible to watch. It was fun to see them move around and read each other and to get those balls. It was also fun to hear Suzy talk about what he was seeing happening during those rallies. So they were incredible. And to his point, sometimes he likes to mention that sometimes you're making a shot, not exactly to put it away, but you're making a shot to force your opponent to make another shot that you really want. Kind of that chess move that goes back and forth between the teams and the players, right? It's something
Sure.
that I've heard him say before. And so you saw that, as he had mentioned during that rally, that there's sometimes you're like, okay, I'm going to try to force you to make this other shot that I know is either a shot that you may have difficulty with, may just be a low percentage shot in general, or it's something I can definitively get to and attack. So,
Sure.
you know, thinking one shot ahead.
And especially in doubles, right? So in doubles, you have one player who's going to be setting things up for the next player. So you're thinking that step ahead. To your point of chess, thinking that next step, what shot do I want my partner to be able to take? I'm going to just put this in a spot where I'm going to force the other team to have a return that's going to set my partner up. Tough shirt.
13-7.
Tough shirt.
That shirt was
that shirt was super tough. That shot was a tough shot for Mejia to handle. And Salas into the box, 12 serving 7. Lob Z down the right side. Not as tight against the glass as I think she wanted it. Oh, that ball just got eaten up by that back right corner.
13-7.
It was, yeah. It wasn't coming out forward at all. She was tracking it, but just lost it back there.
Correction on the score, Longoria into the box, 13 serving 7. Down for the drive serve. Again, forcing Herrera to get to that with her backhand, but it cracked out right near the short line.
No. Replay. Se está tapando.
Referee calls replay.
I'm
Mejia
calling her
calls
hinder
appeal.
on Samantha. And Monse is appealing no hinder. Okay, side out.
Yeah, so the ball kind of cracked out of that sidewall, came directly
7-13.
into Salas' body, and it was more that unexpected motion that caused her swing motion than that she was actually holding up for me in that case.
So they get the side out and they get into the box, 7 serving 13. Herrera off the back glass. Nice, smooth shot there.
It was. It looked like she took a little bit off of it,
8-13.
exactly as she
Just
did.
enough.
And put that ball down up at the front again. Great shot.
Great placement. Ceiling rally ensues. Who's going to be the first to act? Salas is.
No, skip. Eight 13.
8 serving 13. Lob Z. Oh, what a shot from Longoria to get back into the box.
13-8.
Yeah, moving backwards kind of to her left, up against the wall at the same time, reverse pinch, or correction pinch into that front right corner for her, but another great shot from Longoria.
Salas into the box, 13-8. Salas calls off Longoria, takes that shot. Mejia down the right side, a tough one. Salas has to fight it off. Great shot from Herrera there.
13-8.
Now Longoria into the box, 13 serving 8. Herrera looking for a replay here and there. This one on the left side. Longoria keeps it on the left side. Herrera into the back glass. Salas from the back right. Goes to put this one away. Stays up. Mejia into the ceiling. Mejia off the back glass now. Comes cross court. Forces Longoria back in the back left. Another fantastic rally going on here.
No, stop. Okay, replay. 13-8.
Replay called.
Yeah, as those rallies get longer and longer, it's tough not to get anxious. Like in each one, feel like a tad bit more pressure to be more aggressive with it, you know, and to do something with the ball. But all of them remaining patient, tracking the ball, letting it go. The second part of that is sometimes you feel an urgent need to cut things off instead of letting it go, either for yourself or your partner, right? So you have to trust, right? Do the right thing, and they're doing a great job, and we're seeing those long rallies as a result of that.
Nice get there from Herrera to keep that rally alive. Mejia and Herrera now switch sides. Salas calls a trip.
¿Te paraste en ella? Replay.
Yeah, she stepped backwards. It looked like she stepped on
I'm
top of
calling
her
a
foot.
hinder replay on Samantha's get. Okay, call stands.
Replay was appealed, and the call stands.
Yes.
We'll replay the point here at 8 serving 13. Drive down the left side.
Replay.
Tries to fight that off.
8-13.
We'll do 8 serving 13 again. Drive Z again. Off the back glass goes Longoria. Sets up Mejia on the right side. Tries to bring it down. Salas, with authority, puts that into the front right corner.
8-13.
With 8 serving 13.
No.
Side out.
13-8.
Salas will step into the box here. 13 serving 8. She's going to go to the lob now. Tries to go lob down the middle. Mejia comes to the left side. That was a very
13-8.
nice strategic rally, right? There was definitely a lot of thought into those shots, starting off with the serve, lob down the middle.
And then their response was well timed, right? They didn't
Tienes
even
dos.
hesitate. They
Tiempo.
both switched appropriately as one
Timeout.
aggressively stepped forward to take the shot, and the other one covered where they had just left.
A timeout on the court. The players will take a break, so we will be right back to 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here we are in Game 2.
13-8.
Longoria Salas trying to force a tiebreaker. Herrera Mejia trying to end it in 2 so they can be two-time U.S. Open champions.
Short. Second serve.
Let's see if she goes with the lob down the middle, if she goes down the left side. Down the middle it is. Herrera's going to take it with her backhand to the ceiling. Sets up Salah on the right side. Mejia into the ceiling. Salas again on the right side. Tries to put this one away.
No. Replay.
Replay calls.
13-8.
It'll give Longoria first serve again. 13 serving 8. Again, it's a really smart adjustment from Longoria for that drive serve to really make it crack out and get onto Herrera's backhand like that. Because she can't just commit to that, right? She can't move over in the court to play it with the forehand because then she gives up that whole left side for a drive serve down the line.
Absolutely. Like you said, just really smart adjustment. Figure out what the other player's doing well, and then see if you can make a small adjustment to kind of get them off their game. It doesn't even require a lot of times.
First game point opportunity
Second
here
serve.
for Longoria.
Broken ball.
Replay. 14-8.
We'll get first serve again.
No. Short. Second serve.
Just short. Brings up second serve. Most likely a lob down the middle again. Herrera into the ceiling. Oh, she goes wrap around. Longoria into the ceiling. Herrera sets up. Wraps to the back. Some ceiling play here. Checks up. Salas first to act. Side out.
8-14.
So Herrera and Mejia have some work to do here. Down 8-14. Drives Z serve. That's one. Again, how many points can you get off of a rally?
9-14.
1 point per
Just
rally.
one. Just one. So they got to just take it one rally at a time and work their way back in.
Short. Second serve.
You do, and that was good, right? Just fast hands, quick hands, soft hands up there. Put the ball back down. Let your opponent not get to it.
Herrera with a lob down the left side. Longoria into the ceiling. Mejia, just calmly, I'm just going to take this shot, put it away.
10-14.
I've practiced this shot a million times. I see it coming off the back wall. I'm tracking it. I'm following it in the lights, the darkness that we see when you're on the court, looking outside of it, and just executed well.
Short, second serve.
I mean, there's a reason they're the defending champs. They know what they're doing.
Second serve will be a lob down the left side. Checks up for Longoria to go cross court with it. Second attempt from Longoria there is good. Forces the hand out. Mejia into the box. 10 serving 14. Drive down the right side.
No la vi en la pared, así que la tengo que llamar buena. I'm calling the shot good. Samantha and Alexander are appealing. I'm calling the shot good. Paul and they're appealing for a skip. Okay. Point.
The crowd was really into
11-14.
decide which way that rally came out. I'm sure it had no effect on the line judge there.
Herrera fights this one on. Back glass.
No,
Salas
2-2.
able to put it away to get back in the box.
14-11.
Salas steps in with their second game point opportunity to try to force a breaker. Salas down for a drive serve. Oh, drive cross court to Herrera. Big setup here for Salas.
No. Por eso, replay, en la anterior. No le dejas hacer el tiro. Replay en la anterior, en el tiro de Samantha.
So, I'm not sure if that was a late replay call from the ref after the hand was up.
Paolo is
There was another
appealing.
hit.
I'm calling replay on Monse's shot. Paolo is appealing, no replay. $14-11.
Replay call stands. And we'll do 14 serving 11 one more time. Salas
14-11.
looking for a little explanation, it looks like. Salas into the box. 14 serving 11 after that replay call. Goes with the lob Z to Mejia, who goes in the ceiling, brings Salas back. Salas takes the shot. Big setup in the front court. Little hands. Oh! Just missed that one. That'll be game two. Longoria, Salas take it 15-11. Players will take a break, so we will be right back for some tiebreaker action here at the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open 25th Anniversary Edition, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm gonna pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets regularly.
here with a passion for the game and just do your part to promote it and help others. And that's all we did. We were in a position and it was great to do it, and it's so very nice to be here, and I really appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you. We can't thank you enough. Thanks for making the trip. All right. Oh, we're going to get a picture. All right, women's finals, tiebreaker.
Time in.
Hello, racquetball fans, and welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, for some tiebreaker action here in the LPRT doubles finals. Tony, oh my goodness, we get to see some more racquetball.
It's just exciting. Like I can't believe that we're getting to see this again and again and again. It's like they just up their level continuously. Each year you think, man, this is some of the greatest racquetball I've ever seen. And then every year they just bring more and more. Like they're pushing each other to be greater, and the competition gets greater. They read each other. They're changing the game. We love them all. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens in this tiebreaker.
Yeah, so we could see, we talked in between 1 and 2 what adjustments are going to need to be made by Longoria and Salas to be able to try to force this tiebreaker. And it looks like they made the adequate adjustments. And now it's Mejia and Herrera's turn to make the adjustments to counter. And this is going to be that chess match between the two of them.
You're right, just back and forth, see what each is going to do. So this should be exciting. The team of Longoria and Salas are 103-7. That they've been together with 33 total titles. So, I mean, they obviously know what they're doing. They know how to adjust. They know how to, make on-the-fly quick decisions. So we'll see what happens here. The team of Herrera and Mejia are 43-17, but they are the defending champion, having won this the last time we saw these two teams play in this event.
Side out.
Yep, they are trying to repeat
0-0.
here. Quick side out, and Salas Longoria into the box, 0 serving 0. Salas down for the drive. Drives here to the right. Mejia
Half out.
caught like effortlessly, right?
0-0.
It's like, I'm just going to put this into the front right corner.
I've seen this. I anticipated this, and I felt very comfortable taking this. I wasn't nervous.
So now it's Longoria's turn here in the tiebreaker. 0 serving 0. Drive down the left side. Herrera fights that off. Longoria in the middle of the court catches it from the shoulder. Big wraparound from Mejia in the front court. Longoria tries to catch up to that, put in the back glass, is not able to. Side out,
0-0.
Herrera into the box, 0 serving 0.
Right, and that was a great angle, right? She didn't aim for the back corner. She actually aimed for a little bit short of that, which was a much better angle to get it around Longoria. Great shot.
Yeah, it means he made that adjustment to get to that one. Calmly puts that into the ceiling, forces Salas into the back. Couple ceilings exchanged. Back wall set up for Longoria on the left, brings it down the left side. Herrera holds up.
Point. ¿Quieres apelar? Okay. I'm calling penalty hinder. Paul is appealing for just a hinder. Okay, replay. 0-0.
The original call was a avoidable hinder, a point hinder, a point from a hinder, and it was appealed. The line judges overturned it, just a replay, and we are back at 0 serving 0.
Replay. 0-0.
Another replay call.
Again, those all happen so quickly, so sometimes it's tough to call them, right? She was ready, she was there. Longoria was continuing to move, so she erred on the side of safety and held up, and then we got a replay out of that.
This one checks up for Herrera, unable to put it away. Longoria takes a shot. Mejia into the ceiling. Salas from the back glass with authority puts that ball away in the front right corner.
No
0-0.
letting that drop to below her knee on that. She took that high and just put that ball exactly where she wanted it in that front corner. Great shot.
Just about autographed that front right corner.
That ball's just sticking to the glass over there. This one's going to come off for her.
Skip ball here.
Yep.
1-0.
First point of this tiebreaker goes to Team Mejia Herrera.
That's a penalty hinder, side out.
I mean, you see what Mejia's thinking. She said, hey, we had a little bit of incidental contact, but you also had lots of time to set up for that ball. Perhaps you should have continued playing.
0-1.
That's how I read her body language on that one.
Either way, side out is called, and Salas is in the box. 0, serving 1. Looks like she's going to go for the lob Z. She does. Mejia goes to cut this off. Into the ceiling it goes. Brings Salas into the backcourt. Salas into the ceiling as well. Mejia, this checks up for her. She's going to put it down.
It did. It just kicked out enough
0-1.
for her instead of being a wallpaper over there, and she was able to put that ball in the front right corner.
Longoria now into the box. 0, serving 1. Down for the drive serve. Going with what's been successful, checking up on Herrera's backhand. Longoria from the back, puts it in the ceiling. Mejia into the ceiling as well. Longoria's going to shoot this. Oh! Wow!
Man.
1-1.
Just flat in and flat out. You can't ask for a more perfect shot than that.
Longoria steps into the box now. 1, serving 1. Herrera just trying to figure out this return of for Longoria's serve. She's definitely in the position now that she needs to make the adjustment to keep moving forward here.
No, short.
She does, right?
Second
and
serve.
we've given them a lot of credit because they're all professionals. They all train very hard. That you think she's prepared for this, and I believe she is. She just needs to be able to read it and implement whatever she's done to train on this in the past.
Lob serve down the middle. Oh, that didn't make it over the line by much.
No, it didn't.
Whole side the shootout. Salas with the diving get. Not able to catch up to it. Draws the side out.
1-2.
Now Herrera steps into the box to serve 1, serving 2. Herrera goes with the lob down the left side. Longoria cuts it off. Mejia set up on the right side, puts the ball away. Tie the
2-2.
score up at 2 apiece.
And that's that one shot in advance that we talked about, right? She's like, I'm going to try to force Longoria to take the shot that I want. My partner's waiting there, sitting on it to re-kill it quickly.
Salas is going to bring this one down, comes cross court. Mejia able to get to it. Salas steps into that one. Keeps it low enough for Herrera not to be able to catch up to it, and we get the side handout. And it's 2, serving 2.
No, 2 bounces.
Nice shot there from Salas to be able to get that side out.
2-2.
Salas now steps into the box. 2, serving 2. Drive C to the right now. Longoria into the back glass. Mejia off the back glass. Into the ceiling it goes. Mejia for the back right. Tries to bring it down the right side. Salas gets to it.
Broken ball.
To all the racquetball fans
2-2.
out there that are just joining us here at the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open, I'm Stuart Solomon, joined in the booth by Tony Prater, enjoying some exciting tiebreaker action here in this doubles finals. Really enjoying some great racquetball all week here at the U.S. Open.
Everybody. I think everybody was just excited to be here, especially for this 25th anniversary. And the racquetballs have been great. All the people have been great. Just another wonderful U.S. Open experience.
Longoria from the back left, off the back glass. Into the ceiling. Herrera goes. Off the back glass. Mejia's turn.
Skip.
Skips it in.
3-2.
And Salas into the box. 3, serving 2. This tiebreaker is only 2-11. Don't want to give your opponent too much of a lead, because it's really tough to climb back into it.
Yes, even like a 7-4 lead in a game to 11 feels immensely different than a 7-4 lead in a game to 15.
3-2.
That passing shot just enough. Salas not able to get her racket on it. Longoria into the box now. 3, serving 2. Longoria down for that drive serve. See if she tries to crack that out onto Herrera's backhand again. And you see there, Herrera actually took that step and a half over to the right to try to guard against that
2-3.
forced backhand. Longoria noticed it, went for the drive down the left side. Herrera had to take a little lunge to get to it. It all worked out in favor of Herrera, Mejia, and they're into the box. 2, serving 3.
Just punch and counter punch, counter punch. It's a good pass, right? Just around there. You didn't have to do everything with it. You didn't have to roll it out, right? Put it to where your opponent isn't, and next thing you know, you got a half out.
Oh my goodness.
That's dangerous with both teammates trying to get to that ball.
Mejia might got a little shaken up with the play.
Yeah, hope she's not injured. It wasn't on the first one, right? It looked like it was on the second one where she kind of fell onto her tailbone.
Well, while we take a break here for this injury timeout, we'll take a break too. We'll be right back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again? You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
It's important to recognize that you are a team, in sports and in life. You are strong when they are weak, and you give support when they need it most. Correcting when an injury sidelines the journey, and remembering that no isn't an option. You can keep pushing yourself and your teammate, because your energy is their energy, and greatness comes from pushing through.
Build in sport, made for life. Mueller.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open. Not sure exactly what the injury is here. Looks like Mejia is going to take some time off the court to get right. So, Tony, how many U.S. Opens have you been to so far?
This is my 4th one. I went to several of them in Memphis when we were there, and then I did 2010. The first year it was here in Minneapolis, and then the Navy's kept me busy for an awful long time. And then I was finally able to get back here this year after I retired last year.
Well, thank you so much for your service while we're there.
Thank you. Thank you for thanking me, and I thank you for paying your taxes. Appreciate that. What about you? How many of these have you been to?
I think, I was trying to think back. I think this might be my 5th one. The first one I went to was back in 2001. I think I brought all my lanyards with me for all of the U.S. Opens I've gone to. And back in 2001, it wasn't the shiny little, laminated card that on a nice lanyard. It was just a pocket sleeve with a piece of paper in it with like a string that went around it. So, but it was still just exciting. I mean, this is the grand slam of our sport, and it's just exciting to be here in whatever form, whatever year.
And one of the things I often tell people when they're asking us, especially at work or whatever, when they find out that you're an avid racquetball player and fan and that you go to these things, I try to explain to them that there's a unique quality to coming to these events and interacting with the professional racquetball players, because they're very appreciative of the fans and the interactions we all have with each other, because the sport isn't so infused, unfortunately, with all the kind of fame and money and trappings that come along with that. And so I would love for that to translate for the players, because they are incredible. But it does provide us an access that you don't get to a lot of the other athletes. So, and this venue specifically, right? They come and they sit with you, they talk with you, you get to have dinner with them, you get to party with the pros. So this really is an incredible event that I encourage anyone to get to, that they can ever get to it, even if you only do it once or twice.
Yeah, what professional sport do you get to see pros jump right off of their field, right? In our case, the show court. Shake hands, go on their way to the locker room to take a shower and change, stop to take selfies with amateur players. You just don't see that anywhere.
No.
At least I haven't seen that anywhere else.
It's difficult. And to know the names and to remember meeting you, even if you didn't see them last year. Like sometimes they're like, oh, I remember when we met 5 years ago and we spoke and we had dinner together or whatever. And so for me, it's really exciting. And maybe it's just because I'm such a fan of the sport and the players. And I'm really appreciative of the time and energy they put in making all of these events incredible. And that doesn't just include their interactions with us. That also includes the coaching they receive and they give and the practice they give and just the time and effort that they do to make, one, their livelihood, important and exciting, and two, what they give to us as fans of this wonderful sport.
Absolutely. As we wait to see when this match is going to restart.
Yeah, I'm interested. We hadn't had a chance to mention yet. Early on in the match, we had discussed the energy levels and how they were high and they were back and forth. And then it just seemed like in the end there, we were kind of getting a little separation where it seemed like Longoria and Salas were still pushing, right, and were keeping their energy level either elevated, or not letting it drop at all. But, Herrera and Mejia, it seemed like were either had just the delta had increased between them, or they maybe had just lagged a little bit, and you could kind of feel it. So this will be interesting to see what happens when we come out of this injury timeout.
Sure. And for racquetball, right, we have this show court. There's no other court like this for our sport. And to see the stadium packed with fans cheering the players on, seeing, trying to bait the ref into calls, right?
Yes.
Trying to sway decisions, is that interactive nature. It's very exciting. It's that feel, that look that you just don't see, that I just don't see either, I guess. Maybe it's just me. Anywhere else in any other sport, it just makes all of this just so special.
There is. There's an intimacy to it. We're not huge, right? There's not a big group, and you're hearing. It's not just like, oh, there's a lot of loud noise out there happening. It's like you can hear the individual audience members in addition to the collective energy that's coming from them and being exchanged from the players to them in the back. Another one of the unique things that you mentioned about this show court that's incredible is you can actually be on what looks like that solid front wall. You can be on the other side and see the action coming directly at you, and it's a really unique view to be standing there and having these professional players hit these balls directly at you. You know, you're like, oh, what's happening?
Absolutely. And you can see from this shot, you can see where there are fans sitting on either side of the court, so close to the glass. They're just about inside the court with the players.
Yes, just you're doing it. And again, you know, as fans of the sport, as you tend to be, if you're the people that are going to have these kind of seats and these vantage points, like you're getting it, you're excited, you're there. There's these larger in life athletes that you're used to seeing the results for online. You're watching them on YouTube and the IRT pages and the Lady Pro Racquetball Tour pages, right? And you're seeing them, and then you're seeing them in person. You're like, oh my goodness, you know, like they're right there, and I'm watching them. But you also get to appreciate the skill that they're bringing to it, because sometimes the courts can seem a little smaller on the camera than they are in real life, and you realize the athleticism and the amount of distance that they're covering to get the balls, whether they're diving or they're just getting there on their feet. That it's really incredible to watch their athleticism.
Sure. And what you don't see, we only see the cameras on the courts, right? We were on a side court before. We're on the show court now. What you don't see behind us is the Players Village, where you have all the manufacturers and the sponsors that are setting up shop and where all the players kind of congregate. And it's almost like, you know, I call the U.S. Open the family reunion of racquetball, where you could be meeting up with people you haven't seen since last year. And in these times, it's been 2 years since we've seen people. And so it's just a warm feeling to see all these friends and family that we haven't been able to see, make new friends and family, and just really expand that network.
It is exciting, right? Because you're seeing things, again, racquetball being the kind of the small, intimate sport that it is. You don't run across just random racquetball people in the world, or you don't really see your racquetball stuff in the stores very much. So when you get to come a place and there's displays and there's people interacting with each other and it's your thing, right? It's your racquetball. You're like, oh, this is exciting. I love what I'm seeing. I love what we're talking about. So you're right, that village is great, because again, you are mingling, some with the pros, some with just people you haven't seen for a long time, people that are involved with the manufacture of the rackets or other part of administering the sport, the kind of infrastructure. You're meeting all of them, the people that put these streams on, the board members. You know, they're great to me, because you know, a lot of times you can feel disconnected from the sport and how it's being run, but not here. You can just talk to people. You can see people that have been involved with the sports forever. We saw Shannon Feaster earlier, which is real excited. It was always nice to see her again. You know, I sat next to her actually in 2010 when we were here for that first U.S. Open I talked to. So it's good to see all of them.
Absolutely, 100%. So as these players are trying to stay warm and hopefully everything's okay with Mejia, we'll take another break and we'll be back as soon as the action resumes.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion. I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Be. It's why you put so much into everything you do. And it's why United Healthcare has so many ways to take care of you. Like supporting your physical and mental health, helping make sure you're not surprised by prescription costs, and connecting you to care whenever you need it. Because like you, United Healthcare knows what care can do.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching Your Dream Foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better in racquetball and in life. They teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1. Obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
All right, did you know I was the mommy slam dunk champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again? You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
$109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
All right, racquetball fans, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open 25th Anniversary Edition from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bit of an update. It seems like we had an injury from Mejia. Not clear on what the injury is at the moment. She did consume her 15 minutes of injury timeout. She was able to take her 2 one-minute timeouts immediately after the injury timeout. She's going to now hit on the court and see how she's feeling to try to finish out this match. And now with that, as the opponents, Longoria and Salas, if she is able to continue, you know where that ball's going, right?
Absolutely. Not only the ball, but the pace, right? Because it's one thing to stand there and hit the ball. As we all know, a lot of us are very good at warming up. And then once you get moving and you're on the court, right, you're just a little off in your timing or something. So maybe as she starts moving, that she might not be able to swing through as well. And it just has to be off a little bit, right, to cause a skip here or there or a setup here or there. So I would be surprised if they didn't decide to kind of push the ball to her direction most of the time.
I mean, I have a very high percentage rollout for rollouts during warm-ups. I mean, I'm unstoppable in warm-ups.
I am. The only other time I'm better is when I'm not playing and just watching from outside the court.
I haven't lost a match off court. All right, sorry, everybody. We're still trying to get through this injury timeout. As you can see in booth camera, there's a lot of commotion trying to set things right to get this match moving forward, this exciting tiebreaker action. The crowd trying to show their support with applause for Mejia getting back onto the court here.
I mean, definitely, and sometimes it's tough to judge, right? Because when you're also in this position, you obviously have a lot of adrenaline going. So sometimes you're not even clear on exactly how serious an injury may be, because your initial response is, okay, I need to protect myself. I'm going to take it a little easy. But then you're still warm, your adrenaline's high, and you're like, I feel pretty good. And you got to just make sure that you don't push it too much. She looks like she's doing okay. She's hit a bunch. They're just trying to figure out how to restart at this point.
And it's got to be tough for Mejia mentally, right? She knows that she just got injured and she's going back to this court, and she wants to be there for her teammate, right? She doesn't want to let her teammate down, and so she wants to make sure she can get through this, at least to support her teammate here.
Exactly, and especially as we talked about with these two teams playing at such high levels and continuing to meet each other in finals, like we talked about, this is the 4th overall meeting and the 3rd consecutive one, right? So they know how they perform against each other, and you kind of want to play the best, and you want to show that you played at a high level also, right? So it's not like your opponents are wishing ill upon you either. We want everybody to be safe. We all want to play high. We want to compete and see what comes out.
Yeah, so and as you can hear from the announcement on court, you may or may not have been able to hear that on court. We are at a spot where they're checking some replays to confirm who was serving at the time to get back into the action here. A positive, if there's any positives to take out of this, Mejia is on court.
That's
right.
True.
She's not off court. She's on court. She's up. She's walking around. She's swinging. We're only in the breaker here. There are definitely some positives to take away from this. It's the tiebreaker. This isn't game 1,
no.
Right? This isn't early in game 1. She doesn't have to fight through at least 2, if not 3 games. We're 5 points into the tiebreaker, and hopefully she's okay and continues to be okay.
And all indications are that she is. Like, we're seeing not only from her body language, but what from hearing from the people that were talking to her and trying to figure out whether or not the match was going to continue. So it does definitely sound like she's okay. It was just probably a little jarring initially. Like I said, it looked like she fell backwards on that second part of that rally and kind of hit her tailbone, jarred herself.
Yeah, you can see that she's reaching for that back, just trying to massage out the pain.
serve it. Hey, Monse, serve it. For sure.
All right, so, the team took their time to review all the footage, right? Today's day and age, we have the ability to kind of roll it back. We are going to get this tiebreaker restarted. And we've got Salas serving 3, serving 2. Oh, Herrera in her back pocket, able to get to that one. You can see Mejia reaching for her back after that swing.
Yeah, we're going to see. Oh,
what a great shot from Herrera.
Yeah. Got it up close to the wall there, right? Longoria wasn't able to get her racket on that one. We'll see, right? Because if you feel like you may need to be a little more aggressive because your partner isn't playing as well right now, you don't want to be over-aggressive, right? Find yourself out of position, taking inappropriate shots instead of letting it drop, letting it follow. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is going to be interesting to see what happens strategically with this team to finish out this tiebreaker.
Second serve here from Longoria. Mejia steps back for that one. Mejia just keeping this one alive here. It was a tough one. Mejia stays into the ceiling. Set up from Longoria. He's able to put that away.
4-2.
Longoria into the box 4, serving 2. Down for the drive serve. Mejia is definitely hurt from that dive.
Yeah, very slow getting up on that one.
And as a competitor, right, you feel the urge to keep that play alive, and you want to go down and get that ball. That back injury, everything in racquetball is in the core, right? And if she can't get down, get low, and twist on that ball, it's going to be all arm for Mejia from here on out.
Right, and a lot of stabilization as you're moving around, right? So you're trying to stabilize. You don't want to be off balance. You don't want to fall into something, an opponent, a wall. So, yes.
And you can see Longoria pushing the pace to the right side here. Pushes in the glass. Herrera able to take this shot now. Stays up. Longoria is able to get to it. Both players diving for that ball. Great shot from Herrera to get back into the box.
And with the fist pump to go along with it, boy, she flat rolled that ball with her forehand over there.
Herrera's got to be feeling it right now.
She is. She's pumped up.
That was a strong shot from Longoria.
2-5.
Lob to the right side. Salas is going to cut it off. Comes over to Herrera. Again over to Herrera.
That's been a couple times now that just kind of got her as that ball was tight back there.
Mejia with a lob to the right on 3-5. Short
Second
serve. Lob again to the right, nicks off that side wall. Salas goes cross court. Longoria from the back pulls it down the right side. Both players in the back court for that one. Mejia resets things into the ceiling. Salas takes it down cross court to Herrera. Skips it in.
5-2. Sorry, 5-3.
Salas steps into the box. 5, serving 3. Down for the drive serve. Drive C coming. Mejia into the ceiling. Longoria sets up. Has the whole left side to shoot at. Doesn't put it down enough. Herrera able to get into the back glass. Wraps around. Mejia able to get to this one. Longoria back into the ceiling. Herrera off the back glass. Salas with a diving get. Longoria jammed a little bit there. Herrera had the whole side to shoot at. She takes it into the corner and puts it away.
Reverse pinch in the front right corner. Such a great looking shot.
5-3.
Because they had everyone kind of pinned over on the right side there. That ball's moving left away from all of them. So unless she's aggressively jumping on that ball early and diving, she's probably not going to get it in most rallies.
Salas takes a minute to go over to Longoria to talk to her before the serve. Interesting to see what she might say. Would she say drive serve to Mejia here?
Short. Second serve.
Apparently not.
Maybe she told her, hey, maybe you should go back to the drive serve that kicks over in front of her so that you force Herrera to use her backhand off that serve.
Off the back glass here. This one goes over the right side of Mejia now. Comes cross around. Salas sets up with a powerful forehand. Able to put it away.
6-3.
Longoria into the box, 6 serving 3. Longoria down for the drive serve.
Short. Second serve.
This brings up second. She's going to go to the lob, see if she brings it down the middle, or goes to the left side. Comes left. Herrera cuts it off, brings it down the left side as well. Longoria into the ceiling. Mejia steps over that ball, lets it come over off the back wall,
3-6.
and just gently glides it to the front wall.
Yeah, you know, coming back down the middle on your serve like that, when you have opponents that are left-handed and right-handed like that, sometimes this is to try to generate confusion between the two. But in this case, it feels like we know who is going to take the ball, so maybe Longoria didn't feel like she wasn't gaining anything by trying to go down the middle in that case because you knew who was going to be the more aggressive player.
Herrera stepping in the box, 4 serving 6. Cracks the ball.
Another broken ball.
El saque pasado. Pero no tiene.
Not exactly sure what the conversation on this one's about. I mean, it was a drive serve. The ball just busted on the serve. Get the new ball, go in, and take first serve again.
I'm not sure you're going to appeal that it broke. It's pretty obviously it broke. So
Seems
yeah,
to be. Seems like it would be a wasted appeal.
Yes, but you never know. Sometimes your emotion gets the better of you. You appeal something that maybe not be smart. But yeah, I don't know what they're discussing.
The ball broke on Alexandra's serve. Paula's appealing that it broke earlier in the rally before.
Okay, well that answers that.
That's going to be a. That should be a did not see, did not see. That's what I would assume the result would be.
Call stands. Replay.
That's an interesting choice to appeal that.
4-6.
And we're right back to Herrera in the box, 4 serving 6.
Okay.
5-6.
Yeah.
Ball comes off that back glass. I think Longoria was looking for it to kick out to her. It did not. It kicked straight forward to the front wall. Point, and this is getting tighter by the minute. Wow.
Yeah,
Herrera really feels like this game is on her racket, and she's taking full command here.
If you thought they were just wanted to stay out there so they could get to the end of the match, I think you're definitely going to need to reevaluate your assumption at this point.
All right, timeout on the court. Players will take a break, so we will be right back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, racquetball fans, welcome back to the 2021 United Healthcare U.S. Open 25th Anniversary Edition. I'm Stuart Solomon, joined in the booth by Tony Prater. Tony, we're in a tiebreaker. It's 6-6.
I almost feel like we need to call a timeout. I was having to catch my breath. Like 6-6, this is just incredible play from all these athletes.
Yeah, I'm actually thanking Longoria Salas for taking that timeout because I needed it.
100%, 100%.
6-6.
All right. Hand out there. Mejia into the box, 6-6. Herrera with the great cover back there.
She did. She read that pass well.
Salas puts that into the front right corner with that powerful forehand of hers.
It's tough, especially, at a lot of levels, especially at this level, though. If you're going to leave something so far off the back wall, all of these professionals are just going to put that ball down.
Salas into the box, 6, serving 6. Oh, she got to that. She's risking it. I mean, her back has just got to be throbbing at this point.
No.
Yes, and she might be loosening up as she's out there kind of moving around, rally to rally, right? So just a little bit, right? She can do enough to get, keep them in it.
I mean, this is the very definition of leaving it all on the court.
Gritting it out. It's incredible to watch. She peeled that one off the sidewall. It's tough to see that ball in a normal court. She got it on the glass.
Good cross-court pass there from Salas.
8-6.
Salas into the box, 8, serving 6. Crushing shot from Longoria.
Timeout.
I guess I was under the impression that that Team Herrera Mejia used their timeouts coming out of that injury timeout to extend the time off the court. But I guess maybe they left the timeout out there to use just in case they needed it.
Yes.
Good strategy, right? You don't want to go through all of your timeouts. You want to have some tools left in your toolbox to be able to get through it.
Yeah, otherwise they might have to start diving a whole bunch and need to wipe up the floor.
Get a towel on the court.
Absolutely. So, but no, that was probably a good timeout. Like I said, they fought back to tie it at 6-6, right? And then you get a side out, and you get a few more points. All of a sudden, right, it's 9-6, right? Especially in a game going to 11, right? So you're like, okay, let's catch our breath. Let's take a timeout. Let's maybe slow them down a little bit. So good use of their timeout here.
Yeah, and when you're playing 2 against 2, you have a certain strategy that you can work on. You can change that strategy on the fly. Hey, remember this situation. Remember this situation. Let's do that. When you're down a person, right? When you have an injured player on the team, and it's basically 2-on-1.5. Not saying that Mejia is at all playing at half, but she's injured, so you have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, it's less that you're considering or they're behaving like a liability, and more that you're just thinking about your partner a little bit more, you know, maybe causing some hesitation in your swing, or you're reading a ball differently.
Wow. And Herrera, she takes it on the racket, puts in the front left corner,
9-6.
gets the hand out, and this is exactly what I thought might happen with double serving Mejia. And they're hearing it from the crowd.
They're hearing it from the crowd. They're
Oh.
It's
switching it back.
And the crowd thanks them, it sounds like.
Wrap serve around. Ultimately able to get the effect that they wanted. Get the serve to Mejia, but still keep Longoria on the left and Salas on the right. So here we are, 10-6, first match point opportunity. Herrera takes this one. It's a big setup. Herrera reads it.
Replay, la bola estaba alta. Estoy llamando.
The crowd is really into this also.
Thank you. Estoy llamando replay porque la bola todavía estaba alta. Pueden apelar si quieren. ¿Quieres apelar? Okay. I'm calling a replay because the ball was still up. They're appealing. I'm calling a replay. Call stands.
A replay was called. Mejia Herrera. Appeal the replay. The call stood. And we're going to do match point again. 10-6. Longoria set up. Drive wraps around to Mejia. Longoria from the back left goes to the ceiling for Mejia on the back right. She shoots that one. This one wraps all around again. Salas tries to put it down. And she does. Paola Longoria, Samantha Salas take the 2021 United Healthcare US Open 25th edition. You hear the cheer for Mejia from the crowd. They were really pulling for her after that injury.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our ladies' finals.
What a fantastic match this was. Tony Prater, thank you so much for joining me in the booth. It's been a pleasure. Really looking forward to some more exciting racquetball action coming at us tomorrow here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Next up on the stadium court, the men's